Welcome to the Reddit video. Today we're gonna react to the Reddit top post of the week. K-pop Demon Hunters is in my head. Anyway, top post of the week. Guys, I have something I need to confess. Gabriel Agrestis Monarch. He's okay. I love my bye Gia. And I assume that's Alia with the heart cake. The era of Miraculous... The era of the Miraculous will soon be over. Lila tries to akumatize Sabrina, but is quickly rejected. Lila akumatizes Sabrina's dad instead. Miss Hound appears. Lila writes everything down. A mysterious person stalks Ivan on the way to the loo. Lila akumatizes Ivan's dad. Minotorox appears. Lila writes everything down. Lila sees how Alia humiliated Vincent's secret on the Lady Blood. Lila akumatizes Vincent's secret, who has a grudge against Alia. Rena Rouge appears. Lila writes everything down. Lila ignores both Mark and Nathaniel having mental breakdowns. Lila akumatizes Nathaniel's mom instead. Capra Kid appears. Lila writes everything down. Now if we click on the post, there's nothing. But what I can assume this is that we're one by one gonna get the parents getting akumatized, and then that kid appearing. Lila realizes, hey, maybe they have a connection, so just yeah. Anyway, if you ask me, these are double standards, but who am I to judge, after all? Felix comes out of nowhere with high-tech appliance better than Tsurugi's and flawlessly hacks the safe. Fans, totally acceptable. He's rich, after all. Lila hacks the laptop by deassembling and reassembling it. Fans, obviously plot armor and lazy writing. Fans, Felix comes out of nowhere and tells Gabriel, "You're Shadow Moth." Totally acceptable. He's smart, after all. Lila stalks Gabriel everywhere, thus figuring out his identity. Plot armor. No way Lila could figure it out. Before we go on with this, I feel like people... I've had this theory for a while, and I've said it in multiple Reddit videos. Lila has known since Oni-chan. She has known since Oni-chan. Just go rewatch the end of Oni-chan if you don't believe me. She has known since Oni-chan. She has known since Oni-chan. Fans, Felix deserves totally acceptable. Lila uses psychological tricks and charisma to bond with people, ruining their internet plot armor. Everyone simply gets dumb. It's not plot armor, but everyone is dumb. Felix comes as a regular brat whose father died, destroying Adrian's reputation and stealing Gabriel's rings. He's got everything it takes to be best villain. Lila, not having revealed all her backstory in the first episode of Season 6. Unlike Felix, Lila has no motivation or backstory. Okay, that one's not true, because that's probably going to be revealed in the finale. This really baffles me. What baffles you, sir? I get that when all is said and done, Miraculous is a kid-targeted show that has fantasy elements central to its premises. That being said, I also think that fiction needs to be believable for audiences to stay engaged in the long run. Even the most ardent supporters of the show have to admit that it often pushes suspension of disbelief to its limit. One such element that I subconsciously concerned about was the timeline. Sure enough, season 5 retroactively established that the entire Grest arc took place in the same school year, which itself is old news now, and something I am willing to accept despite the glaring continuity issues. However, there's another thing I can't ignore. There's no conceivable way that a device with the form factor of the Alliance ring has all the functionality of a smartphone and more, even if Tsurugi Technologies has patented technology that made the rings functional. There's also no way that the rings could have been distributed to the scale they were by the finale in the span of, 2 weeks? Plus, the fact that Gabriel and Tomo were able to access Alliance users' data raises huge privacy and ethical implications. Imagine if the terms and conditions and the privacy policy stipulated that users gave the right to have their data tracked, but literally no one read them. That would be hilarious. You're right, that would be hilarious. The whole Alliance thing is genuinely just an exaggerated take, because it is a cartoon with magical superheroes on things that are happening right now. Fandom versus canon. When are we as a fandom gonna acknowledge how capable Alia is? Fandom takes of Alia's character. Incompetent and can't possibly be a new Guardian. Inconsequential character who could easily be replaced by Luca, Alex, or even Kagami. Bad friend. Black and white morals. Tells her boyfriend everything and can't keep her mouth shut. Doesn't care for Marinette. Canon Alia. Has figured out multiple times miraculous secrets, helped Marinette discover miracle charms. Faced Hawkmoth alone while backed into a corner, is the sole reason why Marinette was able to become confident, stated in Paris Special directly. Hates lies but is willing to lie for the greater good, is flawed but not a terrible person, only told Nito her identity once and then he hid she was Scarabella for Marinette's sake, was willing to ruin her own relationship so Adrianette could be happy, a bit gullible, but has a good heart. Why? Just why? Oh no. We got sick Marinette. I recently revisited Revelator and the Ruler, yet I can't get over this. The sequence of the cafe owner picking his nose in Revelator and Marinette's running nose throughout the Ruler are so unnecessary. Gross out humor seems uncharacteristic for Miraculous. I think they were just showing off of what is possible with the new animation, but come on, surely I'm not the only one put off. Now, in my opinion, there's Zoe in the background. Hey, Zoe. In my opinion, I don't care what they try to do. As long as I enjoy the show, I'm going to keep watching it, despite anything what anyone else thinks. As long as they keep producing good content, and I enjoy that good content, then I don't really care what type of humor they try to do. And plus, it was kind of funny when Marinette sounded like a jet plane according to her classmates. It's kind of funny. It was kind of funny. So maybe you are the only one put off by this, but for me personally, I don't care about that, as I've stated multiple times. Now, with that being said, if they try and do humor that is completely unacceptable, then there's a problem. But otherwise, as long as I enjoy the content and it's within reason, I don't care. I really don't care. A little detail that I've noticed. A curious thing that I've noticed in several scenes where we see Cerise writing down in great detail everything that happens with her acclimatized villains, probably to be studied the heroes and understand their weaknesses. In certain close-ups, we see the butterfly Miraculous resting on the table. She's probably taking it off each time to work on all those diaries. It might not mean anything, but since we've been told that there are several hidden details in this season, what do you think it's about? It may mean something. The screenshots come from Illustrator and Revelator. That last part was not needed. Yeah. This is why I kind of like the Season 5 finale. These are just memes, no need to get angry. Everyone. Ladybug should have told the truth and shouldn't have let terrorist Natalie and Timo off the hook. What would happen if Ladybug hadn't done that? Yep, they would have been in jail. Adrian would have gone insane. Orphanage. No, orphanage plus White Room. Everyone. Marinette is so stupid for de-transforming in front of Gabriel. She shouldn't have done that. What would happen if Ladybug hadn't done that? Yep. And then Gabriel just... instead of being in heaven. Well, maybe not heaven, but whatever. Everyone. Adrian should have been in the Season 5 finale fighting alongside Ladybug. What would have happened if Adrian had been there? Gabriel. Adrian, I am your father. Give me your ring and join my side. I possess your mop. Oh no, here we go again. And now that I have the Miraculous, it should be the one cleaning up the mess. Or I should be the one cleaning up the mess. When the world is literally ending, everybody gets mad, and you go on your way to steal the weapons from the terrorist of Paris, but you wear a helmet and to ride a bicycle because it's a kid's show. Argus, you can't defeat me. I know, but she can. Call me. Gabriel and his obsession with rings needs to be studied. One thing about him is he really likes rings. True. You know, true. That's true. Pig Miraculous is underrated. Multiple target? I mean, yeah, but... can the Mouse Miraculous... no, Pig. This is Pig. My bad. Not Mouse. My bad. Multiple target... is... well, I guess now both of them, if the Pig Miraculous could have a multiple target before, now both of them can, I guess, because they don't de-transform back. Both of them can stun the enemy. Showing deepest desire. Okay, that's just stupid. Can reveal secret identity. Yeah, okay. Ability to create positive emotions in a person. Okay, yeah, okay. Now the real question is, why are you putting this up against the B Miraculous, and why aren't you just checklisting? Yeah, the Pig Miraculous, I don't know how many times I've heard people say that it was useless. In my opinion, the least useful is the Tiger. See, now that's an interesting one. The most useless is the Tiger. Now, in my opinion, if you know how to use it, then the Monkey Miraculous is okay. But if you don't know how to use it, then I'd say the monkey Miraculous is the least useful. Because, like, yeah. But, okay. How was Lila/Reese able to fake a physical injury twice and everyone believed it? Yeah, I don't know. Like, did she even give a doctor's note? She would have had to give a doctor's note. That's so unrealistic. I just realized she would have had to give a doctor's note both times. And I'm not sure Lila's able to forge handwriting. And at both of these times, Sabrina wasn't even working with Chloe and Lila. Chloe wasn't even working with Lila till this episode, till penalty. So, like, it's stupid. It's really, really stupid, and I don't know, like, was there a doctor's note given off screen? We've never seen Lila be able to forge handwriting. It's stupid. I don't know. I don't want to get worked up over it. It's whatever. Does anyone else feel like the romance stunts that shows that the... I'm just... No. Why Adrianette can't work without an identity reveal. Okay, if the thing is if something I have in my mind is mentioned in here, I'm gonna contradict the point. Never mind, just ChatGPT that into one paragraph. I'm not reading all that. Would Adrian have agreed to keep Monarch's identity a secret? I feel like he would have, but would have been very upset. On the inside. Why isn't Natalie helping Ladybug track down Chrysalis? Natalie don't know. Natalie knows all of people whom Gabriel worked with since she was his partner in crime. So if she really wants to redeem herself and feels guilty, why isn't she helping Marinette track down Chrysalis? She should 100% be speculating who stole the butterfly Miraculous. If I was her, I'd suspect Tomo. She could have easily hired someone to go to Gabriel's house just in case he fails, so they can get the Miraculous for her. And to be honest, she could be suspecting entire secret society, but it's very unlikely, so none of them took part in Monarch's final plan. So I doubt that they could predict that Gabriel was dying and could eventually fail. But Tomo could have. Speaking of secret society, how are they okay with Natalie not doing anything to get the butterfly Miraculous back? They all know Ladybug lost it, and from their perspective, Natalie could have been the one who stole it, and is lying to their face. And even if they trust her, how wouldn't suspect? I feel like No, I'm not trying to understand it, but what I was going to say is that she doesn't know who Chrysalis is, but what you said kind of contradicted my point, so it's whatever. As a guardian, shouldn't Marinette learn how to heal Kwamis? Maybe she already knows. Headcanon time. Maybe she already knows, and we'll just see it, and it will be like a happened off screen thing. Unpopular opinion, I don't like Ladybug's new suit. Okay. I'm actually so mad now. I'm actually getting mad that we've dragged it on this long. Like, including these two pictures, it's fine. But including Chloe and Zoe in this, why? Just why are Zoe and Chloe included in something that's related to Ladybug. Now, I'm going to click this, and if you don't mention Chloe or Zoe at all, I'm actually going to crash it. I just feel like her original suit looks more elegant because it's simpler, and I don't like the zipper situation on the new suit. I also like Queen Bee's outfit better than Vesperia's. I'm not really a huge fan of Vesperia's black bangs. Queen Bee really looks like a queen with the black details. I find yellow details on Vesperia's costume a little weird. Yeah, I know they're different, so their suits look different. This is just my opinion. Okay. So I won't crash out at the fact that you included them, because you at least mentioned something about Chloe and Zoe. But I'm going to crash out at the fact that you felt like you had to make that example. Like, it's an unpopular opinion. Like, yes, if people ask for detail, go into detail. But otherwise, just leave it at your unpopular opinion. And just, like... because, like, it just feels unnecessary. It just... I don't know why. It just feels unnecessary. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's amazing. That was amazing. Wow. Reddit crashed in the middle of the video. That's amazing. Oh, wow. That is just amazing. Quick question. What kind of guy would Lila reasonably be drawn to romantically? Adrian. And we're done here. How would you make it sense why Gabriel didn't use Neuroreducer to heal Emily? I don't care. Really. Imagine if this was the main heroic trio for Season 5. I mean, towards the end of Season 5, it kinda was. 2 realities, 2 pairs, same hearts, just different paths. How would you have handled Mr. Bug and Lady Noir? I don't know. They're little teapot and teacups. Why do they look scared when Ollie and Marinette are about to transform? Why? Just why? What are some unifications you'd love to see or think would be very useful? You could bring Lady B back. You could do that. Because I loved Lady B's design. In fact, I love any Marinette unification, really. What we really need at the end of the show, though, is a Lady Fly unification that's not the Butterfly Miraculous from a parallel universe. That's what we really need back. And we need to see it in the new animation, so... I'm glad they're finally highlighting his emotional struggles with being a perfect child. And I love Sublime... Wait, what? Mr. Grest in another unknown episode. Okay, so I believe this was actually posted afterwards. But in news regarding Mr. Grest, of course we got all those scenes from SDCC, which stands for San Diego Comic-Con, by the way. We got all those scenes, and mainly being the scenes from Mr. Grest and Tokyo Special. But I am happy to report from a source on Twitter, I don't know the @ I completely forgot the @ on Twitter, but Mr. Grest actually is done with the English dubbing. English dubbing for Mr. Grest is actually done, so now we just gotta wait for the episode to be done, and if it's not already. We just gotta wait for the episode to be done, and hopefully it will release as soon as possible. Or maybe it already is done, and they're actually sticking to their word about releasing bigger batches of episodes. So I'm actually hoping that this was posted after that the English dubbing for Mr. Grist was done, because that means the more episodes that get done, the quicker we get this hiatus over with. And I'm honestly tired of being in the hiatus. Oh my goodness, that scared me for a little bit. We don't talk enough about the era of Kwame's at Marinette's house and also Felix. Wait, when was Felix at Marinette's house? I've been rewatching season 4 and it hit me how underrated the whole Kwame's at Marinette's house era was. Yeah, same as Felix. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, cool. What if Marinette told someone else she was Ladybug after Genghis' secrets? Okay, I don't know why, but this image is really freaking me out for whatever reason. I don't know why. Please get it off my screen. Is there any way you could have Marinette get hypnotized without Gabriel winning? Have Marinette forfeit her Miraculous. And she regrets it and gets hypnotized before she can get it back, and Scarabella has to hop in, and yada yada yada. Wait, no, not Scarabella, because if Scarabella hops in, then Marinette will know. So no. Not Scarabella. No. If Ladybug and Cat Noir fused, which gender do you think they will take? Stop. I don't care. I'm tired of these questions. I'm done. If the next post is a useless question, I'm ending the video. Adrian's personality in season 6. True. How would you write an episode where Marinette overcomes her stalking? No, I just crashed my entire desk. Okay, I'll end the video here, actually. I'll actually end the video here. I was gonna end the video on the question until I saw this. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to say before ending the Reddit video. I don't think there is. At least Miraculous related. I don't think there is anything I need to say. So, actually, I'll react to a couple more posts just to see. I'm happily Natalie didn't go to jail and stayed with H. Same. For those who don't like Miss Bustier, what would you change about her? I like Miss Bustier, so I'm not gonna answer. Loved filming this Marichat cosplay duo at Japan Expo in Paris. Okay, if your ears just bled, that's because my volume is really, really loud. Oh, there's Marichat art. W. Let's talk about the Agrest family. Let's not talk about the Agrest family, actually. If you want to talk about the Agrest family, go to representation. Is this Ondine? I can't tell if this is Ondine. Who is this? I know it's someone because I think that's Ivan in the background. That is Ondine. I knew it. I know my Miraculous. Do Mega Kumas require more energy? Is there infinite? I don't know. Lila is the best character for Miraculous. Your opinion. How do you think Marinette manages her schooling while being a superhero? You know what? We're just gonna go back to the Zoe art. We're going back to the Zoe art. I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm about to crash out if I go on any longer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to smash like, subscribe. Yeah, I was about to make an announcement, not Miraculous related, but I'm gonna keep this video strictly Miraculous. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to smash like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And if you want, actually, you know what? Maybe, like, Thursday or something? Or, no, tomorrow, actually. I could tomorrow. I'll do a K-pop Demon Hunters Reddit video. Yes. So, I'm gonna go record that right now. But for you, you have to wait till tomorrow to see it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to smash like, subscribe, and stay tuned to tomorrow for K-pop Demon Hunters Reddit video. Peace.